Welcome to this introduction to Boon. I'm Lily, the Director of Business Development here at Boon, and I'm going to be walking you through the story of how we got started, a bit about our team, and the main service packages we provide. I'll also highlight a quick case study from one of our clients. It all started with our founder, Mary Wiegand. Mary began her career in merchandise planning at top national retailers like Target, Tiffany & Co., and Victoria's Secret. In 2014, she joined the jewelry startup Chloe and Isabel as the sole member of the merchandise planning team, a stark difference from the big teams and robust tools and processes that she had worked with in her previous roles. In order to develop a smart inventory strategy, she built the tools and reporting she needed from the ground up. She took what she had learned from her time at top retailers and translated it into the tools and processes needed to run a startup retail business. In the meantime, she also had a growing family, and by 2017, she wanted a more flexible schedule to fit her lifestyle as a parent of 4 amazing kids. She couldn't find a role that would support her ideal work-life balance, but she knew she had important skills that retail startups needed. So Boon LLC was born as a solo consulting business, but she saw such a high demand from referrals that the team quickly began to grow. She saw the need for emerging brands to leverage top industry talent and to capitalize on that top industry talent who wanted more flexibility in their work life. She called it Boon because she saw the opportunity to provide this beneficial service at a key point in time for growing businesses and to do it in a way that's completely customized to the needs of that business. Today, we have a team of over 15 industry professionals with about a decade of experience on average. We are parents, entrepreneurs, and multi-passionate individuals. We have over 150 years of industry experience at top brands like Gap, Target, Victoria's Secret, and a variety of specialty, discount, and department stores. Our experience also spans a wide variety of categories and business models, so we are equipped to handle it all. We draw on our years of experience to get quality work done efficiently. So a quick overview of our services. We provide flexible and hands-on inventory management. This can range from business reporting and analysis, like sales recaps and category hindsights, to demand planning and forecasting, inventory forecasting, tools and processes around all of those things, along with assortment management and helping you make the best decisions about the assortment you're planning and about the life cycle of the current assortment that you are selling. We can also support curiosity and growth projects that your team just doesn't have the bandwidth to do at the time. So let me walk you through one of our client success stories. This is for an oral care omnichannel CPG brand. And this client had an inaccurate demand plan and an open role for a demand planner, but they struggled to find a candidate who could navigate the loads of data that they had and be able to present it in a usable and repeatable fashion. Boon stepped in to create a demand planning tool from scratch that would handle all of their data and present it in a usable and repeatable way. This dynamic tool looks at 20 plus retailers across 50 plus SKUs and enables better decision making through plug and play functionality. This tool has been in place for over a year. Although they now have the demand planner role filled, Boon is still an integral part of the monthly actualization and reforecasting process, and they continue to refine and enhance the demand planning process with this client. So let's talk about how we work. There are 2 main ways we support our clients, either integrated support, which is where we feel like an extension of your current team, or project-based support, where we can tackle things that your team doesn't currently have the bandwidth for. Some clients do opt for a combination of the 2, but let's talk more about each one separately. So we'll start with integrated support. This is where you get part-time support with a full-time feel. We'll integrate into your team meetings and processes, and we can provide support from 12 to 25 hours per week. This helps us either cover an open position or a temporary leave of absence, or we can just become an extension of your team before you grow your headcount. This cost can range from $4,500 a month to $9,000 a month, really depending on the amount of support you need on a weekly basis. So let's talk about project-based support. This is where we tackle what your team doesn't have the bandwidth for. This can be ad hoc analysis or the creation of tools and templates that your team can then use. So this works really well when your team is stretched for time, but is able to execute on the day to day. So we can create open to buy tool and process, a demand planning tool and process, and really help you streamline the tools and processes that you use to run your business day in and day out. So for this, the cost is around $2,000 to $6,000 per tool, and these are always customized to your exact needs and the needs of your business. So that wraps up our intro. We would love to discuss how we can be a boon to your growing retail business. So book an intro call to get started.